Hello, I'm EnterElysium, welcome back to BattleTech, where we're gonna go start an interstellar war. Seems like a pretty good day, let's launch the contract. First strike, in orbit, Weldry. Weldry, one of the most notorious hellholes in the Oregon Reach. Everything about this place is hostile to human life, and for the past 3 years, Espinosa has used it as a dumping ground for his political enemies. The Directorate has a prison complex on the planet's surface. The inmates call it the Icebox. Okay, it's the Icebox. Alright, fair enough. Doesn't mean it's the whole planet, or is it just the Icebox? Oh. Looks kind of cold. The image of an imposing structure appears on your view screen. It's the solid, heavy walls that you've come to associate with Taurian architecture. It is a holding facility for political prisoners, including high-value hostages, members of the founding families, spouses, sons, and daughters. If we liberate the prison and set them free, we break Espinosa's leverage over the founding houses. The political map will change overnight. I mean, that's a good way to get people on the side. Free the people who are the nobles who got, incarcerated, or, the families of the nobles who are being pressured to do stuff because their families are incarcerated. Makes them kind of swing to your side. And they're the people with battle mechs, because nobles are battle mechs, so pretty good idea. We don't know what the Directorate has been doing to our people in there, but we have to set them free, not just political game, because they're our people. I need to know what about to send my lance into. What makes Weldry so inhospitable? Everything from the sub-zero climate, so it is cold, to the inedible vegetation. The whole planet is infested with blood-sucking insects. The swarms can stretch for miles. Ooh. Glad I'm moving a battle mech. I assume they're like airtight, because, we go on lunar surfaces. So, yeah, airtight. You're shitting me. I'm afraid not. They're called Branson's mosquitoes. Imagine a colonial biting fly the size of your thumb. They serve as carriers of harmful bacteria. And you're dropping infantry there on purpose? The army will be safe. Population centers like the Icebox use ultrasonics to keep the swarms at bay. But I thank you for your concern, Mr. Vitanen. What do you need us for? You've got an army. Subtle, decisive action. I will lead the army in an all-out assault on the Directorate's primary spaceport. After I've drawn their attention, you will sneak in, attack the Icebox, and liberate it. We set up my uncle's hostages 3 and pull the new families into our debt. All in one fell. All in one fell swoop. There we go. I can't speak well today. Hay fever is just blah. Understood. Ready to drop. I'll remain in radio contact with you after I hit the ground. Good hunting, Elysium. Give my uncle's troops the hell that they've earned, and after the Directorate presence on the planet has been crushed and the Icebox liberated, we'll regroup to celebrate our victory. Hey, I'm down with that. I mean, standard loadout seems pretty good. I really should level people up. We've probably earned more XP. By the way, you can see up here our sort of tonnage. We're just shy of 200 tons. We've got 2 out of 5 stars weight, effectively, because each star is 100 tons, because mechs top out 100 tons, at least in this game. So, that's a vague determination on what difficulty you can do. We're saying, oh, we could maybe do up to 2 skulls of difficulty. We're going to deploy. Mech Royce, prepare for... What are we preparing for? What are we preparing for? I don't know! Could be waiting for anything. Oh, there's good salvage and money out of this. Sweet. Fight your way to the Icebox prison camp, destroy all the Directorate forces, liberate the Icebox. Okay. Fair enough. 1.5 star difficulty. Well, 1.5 skull difficulty. We can do this together. Okay, let's begin the mission.
Command interface initiated.
There are 2 entries into the complex, Commander. Intel says that each is defended by a series of elevated turrets. Okay. So, we get a choice. Do we want to go left or right? And long-range missile emplacements. Practically no battle mechs. As predicted, later around the preemptive strike has drawn the prison stand garrison away. I'm seeing heavy vehicles and turrets on my screen. Nothing you can't handle. Okay. Very well. Turret generators. Turret generators. That's a lot of turret generators. And there's 2 routes. We can go left or right.
Position confirmed.
Acknowledged. You bet.
Well, maybe we can go over the top. We've got jump jets, so...
Confirmed.
Whee! Still tundra.
Acknowledged. Payday.
I'm not sure where the turret that was connected to is, but it's dead now, so that's good. Hey, if I'm allowed jump jets, I'm going to abuse them like this to just destroy everything before it gets a chance to hurt me.
I copy.
Probably don't need to fire off the missiles as well.
Locking on target.
5 HP left. Whoops. I should have calculated that. There's no way we'd have killed that.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, if we jump to... here.
Uh-huh. Roger that. Firing
10
on
times the
target.
damage needed. It'll do.
Building's trashed.
Okay. That might get rid of whatever turrets are nearby. There are, like, a ton of turret things here. Here we go. 4 turret generators. So we'll have to see.
Engaging jump jets.
Whee! Okay. I guess jump again.
This is
Oh.
the Warden. We have an intruder alert. All combat units, prepare to repel hostile.
Okay. Hi, Warden. We're gonna have words. I was about to say we'd have words about your war crimes. You weren't really at war? I guess there can't really be war crimes? Oh. I spotted those are vehicles. Didn't mean to. Whoops. I'm in reserve. Come closer. Oh, you know. Go sideways. That works too. Really? It's kind of annoying.
Sensors have something.
What do you need? Got it.
Okay, future plan. Go forwards a bit more. Can you hit anything? No, not really. I brace.
I've been sensor locked.
Oi! Who's sensor locking me?
boss?
They can see me. That's not good.
Location confirmed.
This prison gates on either side are going to be your best point of entry into the complex. Blow them down and make your way inside or jump the walls, if your lance is capable of it. Yeah, my lance is capable of it. We can do that. What's this? Right, Scorpion, Striker, Bulldog. Bulldog's got a long-range laser. Scorpion's an AC-5. And you've got short-range missiles. I think we kill you. You've got a lot of armor.
God damn.
Good kill.
Let's do this.
Let's see if I can get in laser range. Yeah. Alright. You're going down. Might be able to take out the Striker with a couple of shots. No. Ah, cover. Uh-oh. Turret? No? Alright.
What can I do for you?
Lotto skills, if you wouldn't mind.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Alright, I'm thinking we split. We do multi-target. One of you gets the PPC. And you get missiles.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Ah, cover. God damn it, I keep forgetting about that. Really? Oh. Oh! Okay.
Barely hit, Commander.
I mean, by barely you mean 40 damage. That's still hit. It's quite a painful hit. Okay.
Engaging
Kill the scorpion.
target.
There we go.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Better shut down the ability to do damage nice and early on. I'm going to assume still vehicles, not a lance. AC 5.
Damage is light.
45 damage, mate. You had 40 last turn, 45 this turn. Yeah, sure, it might be light for like one turn's worth of damage, but we've got to keep fighting after this.
Good to go. Standing by. Taking the shot. One for the scrap heap.
Good job.
Yes,
Right, future planet. Yeah.
Jumping.
This is going to put us like in the open amongst a load of people wanting to shoot us.
Got a sensor trace.
Whoops, that's also another turret. Yeah, sure, kill one of these.
Firing on target. Done. What's next?
Yeah, good, we killed the right one. I don't know which one it's going to affect, because there's four generators there, right? 2 turrets on either side. We can't see one of them. Can't see that one, so I was just hoping we were hitting the right one there.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I don't think we've got enough damage to kill off any of these generators. So we might as well just, like, shoot a scorpion or something. I'll do it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Right, Bulldog's pulling back. It's got the large laser, so we're expecting a bit of a hit from this. It's a shame the laser didn't miss. Like, we had built quite a lot of evasion. It probably needed a 50-50 chance.
Got a lock on.
And now we're sensor locked. Good job, game. Ow! I think we ignore them. We just go straight for the generators. Hey, Future Planet is the tank.
Yep.
So that's fair. Right. Maybe shoot the one further away.
Locked on target.
Turret over there?
Fresh real estate available.
Turret to the right. Don't know which one. Yeah! We got the right one. Okay. Of course we got the right one.
Ready for orders.
I mean, we got the correct one. Can I jump close enough to get... Yeah, we can. Sweet.
Lifting off.
Whee! Jump jets are hilarious. I do tend to, as the game goes on, start dropping them in favor of more weaponry, which I maybe shouldn't do, but they are a lot of fun. We'll drop a couple of those.
Locking on.
5 HP? No? Yes? Gone? Gone.
Brought
Should be
it
gone after the
down,
SRMs.
Commander.
Yeah. That's the only one on the left. Oh, wow. The music's like really kicking in there. Right. Breakfast at Gimli's. I want to shoot you with my guns. I'm going to hit you with AC2s. It's only 50 damage. We need 100.
I hear ya.
Here's the thing, right? My snipers don't actually hit that hard.
Moving out.
Like, sure, 50 in one gun is a lot, but even if all your missiles hit and your PPC hits, it's only 90 damage. These can do, like, in excess of 100, which they've proved. Each one of these has taken down one of those generators. 50 damage left.
Here
Come on,
we
hit the
go.
PPC. That should be enough.
Heyday.
There we go. HP just didn't update. That's the voice again. Is it just any time I destroy a building, it just goes, ah, 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 ah. Right, Bulldog, who are you shooting at? I've got a lot of evasion. Oh. Alright.
Receiving you. On the move.
Hello there, Bulldog.
Affirmative.
And boom. There we go, boom. As soon as you see the orange numbers start
Enemy
popping up,
vehicle
vehicles have
destroyed.
very little structure. It's just the armor you've got to get through.
Coordinates received.
Aye, aye.
We don't actually have to blow up the gate. We can just jump over the top. And this is what we've got to aim for.
Moving out.
Uh-huh.
So, plan is to get my snipers over here, my close combat ones over here, and that way close combat ones can jump in closer to the target.
Location confirmed.
On my way.
Yeah, move you up.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Move up maybe to here, so you're midway.
Roger.
Move order received.
Okay.
Good to go. Time to fly.
Excellent work, the prison is ours! All director of personnel to action stations. God damn it, this is not a drill! Looks like I've got more company. I'm seeing heat signatures coming line in the prison mech bay. The warden must have held a lance in reserve.
Sit tight, Commander.
There we go.
Lady Arano is aware of the situation. Reinforcements are on the way.
Roger that.
Here we go.
Okay, all jump in. And brace up. 4 enemy units. There's a 2. So there's a 4, 2 3s, and a 2, which means they've got a heavy mech. Jenna, light mech. We're cool with that. A lot of firepower for light mech. Yeah, that's a lot of missiles. Sorry, lasers. A couple of missiles, a lot of lasers. 4 lasers on a light mech.
Send me a real mech warrior.
I think we'll reserve, because we are all pretty tough right now.
Standing by.
I want to see what they have. Centurion. Bit more worrying. Yeah, taking half damage because we're braced. Trebuchet. Gonna reserve again, see what this is. Because it is a heavy mech. Jaeger mech. Ooh, I really dig Jaeger mechs. I really, really like Jaeger mechs. Which, luckily for me, they completely failed. Just utterly terrible.
Waiting for orders.
So what we'll likely want to do is just get nice and close and just start unleashing firepower. Now, they have got a bit of evasion built up. Sort of thinking is we're just going to remove a lot of that evasion. So what's the optimal distance? Like about there? Yeah. So Breakfast at Gimli's moves up. We're going to then multi-target. Actually, right, not the trebuchet, because the trebuchet's defending. Whoops. Multi-target. 1, 2. Probably just the 2. We don't really want to hit the Jaeger mech just yet. And then you've got a better chance against the B target. Right. Fire that.
Engaging multiple targets.
Structure exposed. Does remove the evasion at least. Right. Lot of skills.
Commander.
Here's the important part. Maybe we could jump. No. I just want to just get a little bit of movement going. What's the range on that? Is that too far away? No. Right, back up a little bit. Right, 50% and 50%. Let's do it.
Got it.
Come on. Yeah. Couple of missiles. Nice! And structure exposed on the leg. Hey, if we can take down the leg, I've got to get ourselves another mech. Right, back demon. I do want to close the distance, but you are a little bit better at medium range. Future Planet, you are definitely my short range mech, so...
Move into position.
Jaeger mechs are pretty cool. Just a little bit worried that that could be a lot of damage. Yeah, unleash everything. Just guarantee this. We'll also go Vigilance, so that you'll get to act quicker next turn.
Here it comes.
Just throw a bit of the torso.
Yes, Commander.
Right. Definitely want to Vigilance you, so you can act faster next turn as well. And I'm thinking we go here.
Roger.
Smash that, smash this. Just walk through everything. And then we just hit the Centurion really hard.
Acknowledged.
Might get rid of the arm. There we go. LRM explosion. The torso's gone. Well, the left
Think
torso.
I hit something good.
Still got his cannon in the right arm, though. Okay, who's going first? You are. Okay. Hopefully we won't get too much evasion. No? Smash that. Yep, that's fine. Hey, braced. I'm cool. Right,
Yeah.
Future Planet. Yeah. You can be in charge of killing off that. Do you want to just drop a little bit of the heat? Yeah, drop the SRM-6. Right arm destroyed. Core, left leg.
Damn you! We can't let this prison fall!
Now,
Order.
back demon. This is the fun part. Oh yeah.
Affirmative.
Swing around the side. And we could do a precision strike. Only 9% chance. Not really worth it. I'll save up the morale. And we'll just fire, I think, everything. Yeah. Cord! Straight away! The reason I went around the side is the torso was gone on that side, so the straight shot would hit the main core. I'm surprised that it wasn't more than 9% for the cord shot, but... Trebuchet's going to be a missile platform, I think. Yeah. Quite a lot of missiles. Right. We're going to try and take down their trebuchet, and then we're going to try and surround the Jaeger mech, see if we can just take out, like, the pilot.
All weapons committed.
Of course, I missed with a load of lasers. Great.
I hear ya.
Hop, hop, hop. Hi. Do it.
Firing everything.
Come on. We crit the LRM-15.
When
I want an
shoot you,
LRM-15.
you'll take it and like it.
Missed of the PPC. Okay, let's look at that Jaeger mech. I think it's sporting like 4 AC2s or something. Oh, no, those are AC5s.
Warning. Detecting mech
I got hit in the head
warrior
with a AC5. 2 AC5s, 2 AC2s, and 2 lasers. For the Oregon people! Come here, Arano. Oh, she's joined us in her Kintara mech. Hello! It's pretty badass. I do like that mech. No, I got hit in the head with a laser. Or an AC2, not an AC5, because otherwise that would be completely gone. We'd have structure, but our armor would be just gone. Right, I wonder how best to take out the Jaeger mech. We'll just melee you to begin with. Structure exposed somewhere. You can focus on the trebuchet, Lady Camilla, that'd be great. Right torso gone. I'll do it. Yeah, go fight Lady Camilla. No, no, don't fight me. No, no, don't do that. That's me. Ow. No, ow. Stop it. God damn it.
Warning. Armor low.
It's just unthoughtful. Yeah, you are getting pretty unstable right now.
What can I do for ya?
So... And that leg is nearly out. Precision strike.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Left leg destroyed. Knockdown. I could destroy the right leg as well, but I only get 2 bits of the mech. I want all 3. So I want to try and just keep knocking them down. The problem is Lady Camilla is probably just going to go for the kill. I can't stop her. Yeah, I couldn't coy with just these.
Engaging target.
Orders.
Future planet.
On it.
Right, everything. Cord. Excellent.
Hostile removed.
Jaeger mech gets up. That's fine. Shoot a lot of skills.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I think we'll just go for another hit. Try and get you off steady. Off steady, off balance.
Physical attack.
Unsteady.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Unsteady again. Lady Camilla. Don't use lasers, because they don't do any unsteady. They just do damage. Missiles, that's good. That makes you unsteady. Ammo explosions! Incapacitate the pilot. That works! Ammo explosions. That should get us all 3 parts. The prison is ours. Thanks to the assist, Lady Arano. Ala Samir, bring us down for the victory celebration. There'll be no celebrating, not after all I saw out there. God, Darius, the things the Directorate has done to these people. Come here, I need you to meet me in the prison hospital right now. What is it? Better that you see for yourself. And come here, prepare yourself. This isn't going to be easy.
Mission successful.
Jaeger mech, Jaeger mech, Jaeger mech. Got ourselves a heavy mech early on. Heavy mech, heavy mech. I think this is like the earliest you could get a heavy mech. I don't think you could have got one on the previous mission that when the... What was it? It wasn't a Wolverine. A quick draw showed up. And yeah, we're rated 1 star by the Mercenary Review Board. Not bad. Power 1.7 mil. I got hit in the head. Ow. What? Only 1 bit of Jaeger mech? What? Well, I guess it actually got caught or something. I didn't see that. I thought we got 3 parts. I'll take a part of Centurion. I'll take a bit of Jenna, so we've got a full Jenna, I guess. I'll take a Trebuchet. Oh, I'm sad now. Oh, I want the LRM-15. I'm gonna take the LRM-15. I know we could get a full Jenna, but I wouldn't actually use it. I'd probably just sell it. Yeah, we didn't roll the extra bit of Jenna. I guess she killed it. Sad face.
By the time our forces found him, it was too late. I'm sorry, Kamea. He was... here. All this time.
Rashu.
The Urano Restoration, the Icebox, Weldry. Come here, I'm so sorry. I know how much Mastiff meant to you. He was a friend and mentor to us both. He was more than that. The old man was like a second father to me. My uncle condemned him to waste away on this rock, to die wretched and broken, in agony. I knew him longer than either of you. I'll avenge him, I promise you that. Yeah, that seems like a, I know him longer than you. I know it isn't meant like that, but it sounds like that. A hero's story shouldn't end like this, nobody should. Your cousin did this, Lady Victoria. She told him she'd make him suffer. Yes. There's no coming back from what I witnessed here today. The scale of the Directorate's cruelty is unimaginable. What they've done here is monstrous. It's inhumane. Wait, sorry, it's inhuman. Our intel was wrong, Alexander. The Icebox isn't a prison, it's a meat grinder. Gods, my own family's behind this. And what's left of mine has chosen to look the other way. It isn't an easy thing to wrap your head around, but try to remain focused. We've just liberated the Directorate's hostages. With a single blow, you've shattered your uncle's hole in the founding houses. The prisons you've set free are already calling you the Sword of Restoration. We need to spread this message all the way to Kamaradir, to galvanize your supporters and weaken Espinosa's popularity there. Galvanized portals, I like the sound of that. Won't be an easy process. For the last 3 years, those who love House Arano have been keeping their heads down. We won't break them overnight. In truth, an appreciable percentage of Commodore's population supports Director Espinosa. In centralizing power, he improved the quality of life on the throne world considerably, and people will forgive a great deal for security and comfort. With our victory in Waldry, we've all seen what happens to those who would not be bought or indoctrinated. Those who refuse to kneel before a tyrant. We know what became of the people who were made to disappear, and soon enough the entire Reach will know it too. The momentum is on our side, come here. We need to take advantage of it. You're right, this isn't the time for hand-wringing. But Alexander, you didn't see what I saw out there, on the other side of the battlefield. The work crews, all hunched and broken. The graveyards, great fields of unmarked burial plots that stretched as far as the eye could see. Every time I blink, I see it. The misery that was allowed to fester there. I can picture it well enough. I saw my share of human misery when I was freelancing. I'm sure you did, but that was the lawless frontier. Before my uncle's coup, Waldry was part of the Oregon Coalition. We were better than this. This place is going to stay with these people for the rest of their lives. I'd do anything to be able to spare them that hurt, but I can't. Okay, word of advice from an old veteran, Lady Arano. Folks are saying you can do. Give us an order. Tell us to blow something up. Shit, use your imagination. The key is you do something and you move on. Thank you, Chief Vertinen. You've got a good crew, Elysium. I have a new assignment for you, and a reward for your service. The Argo appears on your view screen. She is a rough shape, but she appears to be spaceworthy. For decades, the wreck site of the Argo was one of my father's most closely held secrets. When I saw you retrieve her, I meant for her to serve as a symbolic purpose, a sign of her birth and renewal, emblazoned with the Arano cormorant for all to see. I was naive. This is time for action, not symbols, and so, Elysium, I've decided that she will be yours to command. I mean, I get a free ship. That's good. The Argo will serve as your new home. She will fly your mercenary banner. Lord Madeira will join you and act as my liaison. In return, you'll grow stronger, sharper, more flexible. You will hone your company to a razor's edge, one that I will hold to the Directorate's throat. So she's telling me to go do side jobs so that I can get stronger. Yeah, fair enough. You're telling me to moonlight. I'll do it. In that case, congratulations. You've got yourself a navy. Like, straight up, you give me a ship. Done. If that's settled, then please, come here, go back to the triage tent and get those wounds looked to. The conditions here are beyond unsanitary, and you'll be no use to anyone if you're dying of tetanus. Our soldiers can tend to the wounded. We need you strong for the fight ahead. I will, Alexander, but not yet. Assemble our people in the courtyard. There's something I need to say. Okay, I guess we're saying something.
People of the Oregon Reach, I am Kamea Arano, and I have failed you. For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear, conscripted your children. I wasn't here.
You
but didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Oregon Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Waldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir.
There's no bodyguards there. It should be so easy to kill.
Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Oregon people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
Seriously, one person could assassinate her there really easily. It's like a blade or a gun. No bodyguards. At all. Have ship will travel. That's a pretty good name. Have ship will travel. Dr. Farad Murad. Hello again, my mercenary friends. Before you take possession of the Argo, I wanted to introduce myself in person. We never really got a chance to meet properly on Axilus. So, hi. I'm Dr. Farad Murad, or just Farah, if you prefer. It's nice to meet you all face to face. Yeah, Doc, you too. I'm going to call you Doc, by the way. You should probably go ahead and get used to it. It was impressive work you did, getting the Argo flying. Between you and me, I had my doubts. Honestly, I did too. Thank you. That inspires confidence. You should see what the Argo's interior looked like after a couple of hundred years of pirate occupation. Actually, I take that back. If you'd seen what I saw, you would have never wanted to set foot inside. Take it from me, the ship has been deloused from bow to stern, and every meter of her has been hosed down with industrial-grade disinfectant. The ship is clean enough to eat off, I swear that. Clean is good, space-worthy better. You sure the Argo's ready for action? Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's here, isn't she? All the way from Lyraton, with nary a decompression event in sight. What's Lyraton? System, formerly a garrison world. Spread across 3 tropical moons. The independent civil war between the moons makes the system a tense and dangerous place. Okay, so it's, the place they took her immediately after the last mission. Don't worry, Commander. I wouldn't endanger my new crew by putting them in an unsafe ship. I've got professional standards. Hang on a second, Doc. This is my company, and I decide who is and isn't on my crew. Of course, Commander, but the Argo belongs to Lady Arano, and she wants me on board. Besides, you'll need me if anything goes wrong with the ship. Not that it will, mind you, but, just in... Yeah, but it's polite to ask, because I'm the commander of the ship. You don't just go, yeah, I'm on your ship. Why? Oh, the bank who owns it said so. She's effectively our bank right now. No, you report to the commander, and you ask permission to come on deck. You have to ask permission. You report to... Effectively, me, Commander, but, you report to Argo. You just named off... She's right about the LastPass, boss. I wouldn't have the idea how to fix this bucket if anything happened to her. She, on the other hand, rebuilt the damn thing from scratch. Honestly, if the Doc wasn't coming with us, I think I'd just rather stay on the Leopard. Okay. But yeah, you could have asked. Thank you for your candor, Yang. Oh, and Darius, I'm sorry about all that shouting in the back on the Axilus. It turned out getting shot at by pirates puts me on edge. I hope there's no hard feelings. Now, all keep this beast flying, and you can yell at me all you want. Hell, I'm used to it. Welcome to the family. You too, Lord Madeira. I never imagined we'd be working together, but I'm glad to have the opportunity. I gotta admit, this is one of my less favourite parts about BattleTech, is that you're flicking around between the dialogue, which isn't particularly inspiring. It's okay. It's not, Shakespeare? But in the background, it's literally the same people with very blank expressions. And I understand why it is. It's because, a full CGI scene or whatever would cost a lot of money. A little bit disappointed we couldn't get the voice acting because my voice is killing me right now with all the pollen. But, as am I, Mr. Oliveira. Over the years of our exile, Lady Rana told me a great deal about you and your company, all of it good. Even before the events of the coup, she knew about Markham's Marauders. Your assistance in her father's Fijard campaign did not go... What's that? Used to be a compelling colony world, lost in succession wars. It's a bleak ice planet, rich from resources, and its position as a well-connected hub world near the inner sphere. Okay. It was a good job, Lady Madeira. We only did what High Lord Tamari paid us to. Still, I feel it's good to feel appreciated and know that someone out there remembers Commander Markham's name. You'll be welcome addition. I'll be polite if you're not gonna. Thank you, Commander Knight. Speaking of which, you have some time to break in our new ship before Lady Arana is ready to move to Panzir. She needs to consolidate our forces on Weldry and replace our losses with fresh volunteers. You remember her orders. You are to sharpen your company and grow strong. Now that you have a mobile command center worthy of the title, I suggest you use it. Okay, fair enough. I'll get a fresh batch of contracts to look over, Mark. The whole Rim of Periphery is our oyster now. We won't be limited by debts or travel restrictions. Exciting times, I gotta say. We better put that freedom to good use. It won't be long before Lady Arana comes calling. No, it won't. Let's quit talking and go explore our new ship. Thank you. There's an absolutely enormous mech bay in there. It's got my name written all over it. Damn it. Damn right it does, Yang. You all heard him. Take your stations, everyone. We're free agents until... Oh, please, dear God, finish the talking already. The Arg's not in good shape, Commander, but with time, money, and some of Chief Vitrian's technical resources, we can address most of the major problems. Maybe even make this place nice. I'll be an engineer if you want to know more. And mechs. With mech facilities, we can have more mech facilities. It comes to mechs. Usually bigger is better. We can go to shops and missions and stuff. Okay. We gain experience. We can level up. Okay. Anything else? So, one thing we now have access to, you see our new ship there, is we've got access to ship upgrades, where we can spend money to upgrade our ship. For instance, repair and refit, which will cost us a $250,000. We get +2 tech points. We've currently got 5. Yeah, I'm just going to hit that straight away. I would like to refit my mechs faster and better. That seems like a great idea. It's a bit of a mess. You can see our old ship there docked on the side. Right, what else? Let's level people up, I guess. Less recall penalty? Yeah.
Training complete.
So we've locked ourselves in as multi-target and shooty. We'll also probably want to get a bit of tactics to get indirect file penalty. I don't really have indirect stuff at the moment. Unsteady threshold? No, I'm just going to save the XP. Bam off.
By.
Evasive movement, you get extra evasive charges. The thing is, you've got bulwark, which means if you stay stationary, you gain guarded. So, honestly, I think that's probably better combined with gunnery. Overheat threshold is pretty nice. You're not actually overheating right now. You're not in mech that really applies to. So I'm just going to take the base weapon hit chance, but that's actually pretty tasty. Being able to fire more guns before you overheat is helpful.
By.
Decker, extra to hit and extra health. Prevent you dying is always good. Medusa. We could make you like a fast-moving mech. Focus on piloting. I guess then what do we get for a second? Probably guts. Yeah, for now I'm gonna get guts then.
Training complete.
Okay. I think the mech bay... Did we even get anyone injured? No. We're good. Okay, a lot of skills. We know what we're doing here. Ella on 15! Oh yeah! Somehow we've got to save weight. Might lose the jump jets. Have the jump jets been helpful? Well, they have been helpful. But you need to hit harder. The issue right now is that a lot of skills I'd rather just have a close-in mech. A lot of skills does not hit hard enough to really justify the cost involved. Well, the alternative is we could go like double PPC. The heat efficiency would be trash. We'd probably just need to chuck in more heat sinks instead. And then we can't do, you know, firing over the top of objects, so I think it's going to be that. We could drop a PPC and instead go for a long-range laser. Save us a couple of tons. There is no stability impact from a long-range laser, though. Gonna have a large laser. I wonder. So low on armor. This would be a very dangerous proposition. What we could do is put both of our lasers in one arm. Raise the armor on that. Drop the armor on this arm. We'd need to replace the arm very often. Defend the legs a bit more. It's a possibility. It's certainly a possibility. I'm actually pretty tempted by this. I haven't ever tried this as a design before. We get a lot out of these large lasers. We get 40 damage each, so that's 80 damage plus you, so that's 120 damage. We're up from 90. So an extra third. Now the overheat is a factor. We could quite easily overheat here. Now bear in mind that you do get a massive bonus here in terms of LRMs. Like LRM 5 is 6 heat. LRM 10 is 12 heat, so you're doubling your heat. LRM 15, 15 heat. So you got 3 heat. So the increase of 5 missiles is actually only 3 heat, whereas normally they're 6 heat for 5 missiles. So an LRM 15 is normally a great option in terms of heat efficiency. The weight is something we're having issues with, though. Now, you know, we have an option. We could drop some heat sinks, and we could just say, screw it, we will run very hot. And the LRMs would make it pretty worthwhile. But we would definitely overheat. The other choice is we go PPC. And we just tank a bit up on armor.
Sarah, you got a minute? I need a diagnostic on our primary docking column. I'm on.
I think we might, for now, do that. And that is 60, that's 50, so that's 110 damage. So we're pretty close to what we had in the previous version. Drop a heatsink as well. Yeah, you can fire pretty consistently. What if we dropped another heatsink? Just a bit worried about the armor. Like if we get hit by something like an AC-20, that'll do 100 damage, and that'll go straight through this leg and leave it with 5 HP. It'll go straight through this arm, leave it with 5 HP. It'll obliterate that arm. So maybe we just lose like 1 jump jet. Because you only need them for short range stuff. Hell, maybe even 2 jump jets. The heat efficiency takes a massive increase. We could lose maybe a heatsink. We can test it out. Okay. And with this, we can power up a bit on the armor. It's just, if you lose a limb or something, you take structural damage, you do end up paying a lot. And if you lose an entire limb, to replace that, you need to pay a fortune. So, hell, even if we're not using this limb, it's probably worth defending it. Okay. I think this is probably worthwhile. Gotta be a bit careful about that heat efficiency. 9 days. Oh, it's definitely better than it was. All of you are pretty good. The only thing I'd say is maybe we want an AC-10 here. AC-10 ammo. We still don't have an AC-10. AC-20 ammo. Still don't have an AC-20. Okay. Out of interest, just strangely out of interest, I probably won't do this, but if you were going to be a long range, we'd have to lose the jump jets. Your heat efficiency isn't really good enough to make that work. Maybe if we lose the cannon, put an LRM in. Yeah, you could maybe make that work. You could get 2 large lasers and you get like an LRM 15 working. But again, you'd be back to the stage where you're similar to the Vindicator. Discard the changes, yep. So, I think we're pretty good at the moment. Let's look at our contracts. He does his own stunts. The planetary governor has arranged for a holovid celebrity to visit Lyraton in the hopes of relaying the morale to his local citizens. This is an opportunity for Capellan Psyops to instead make them understand how dangerous the region really is. Deploy your lance, find the target, eliminate him. Destroy his bodyguard. A holovid celebrity who pilots a mech. I think this is an assassin, so... Have you seen the local government's Hollywood show, Mercenaries? Ah, yes, we're being asked to kill its star, Brock Armstrong. He knows his way around a mech and will have 2 full lances to escort. So there will be 8 mechs. He's going to be in a fancy mech, probably, or at least a decent-ish mech, which makes assassination worthwhile. And there's salvage to be had. We have to travel there, though. That's 3. That's a capture base. Yeah, I think we'll actually do this. He does his own stunts, because the mech salvage seems pretty nice, and we'll just go mech salvage.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
By the time we get there, I'll also be back in working shape again, so...
That work order you submitted is complete.
I don't think there's anything else I want to really adjust on the mechs. Pretty good right now. It seems that the biting point is, if you want long-range missiles, LRM 15 or 20. If you want short-range missiles, SRM 4.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
SRM 6 in extreme circumstances when you have spare heat and you really don't care about the tonnage that much. I'm going to go normal again. And I think when we get to the next location, we could possibly sell ourselves that cheap mech. I think it's the one we haven't used, like the Locust. Whee! So to do this, we have to go to the mech bay. We have to find the Locust. Actually, if we were to store it, you've got to put things in storage to be able to sell them. Alright, send this mech to storage. It does remove all the equipment. So right, we send that to storage. You can sell it from storage. Oh, we're in Lyriton. That's where they refit the, a vessel. Hey, it's like coming home, sort of. Hey, not yet. Let's go to the store. AC-20. And it's got a plus. Now, pluses mean, like, rarity. The rarer they are, the more bonuses they have. So each plus is a special trait, and it means it's rarer. This is a double plus. I think you can get up to 3. So this is like a, you know, it's normal, uncommon, rare, very rare, or whatever you want to term it. This is like a rare. And it's got plus 10 damage, plus 10 stability damage. And it's an AC-20. So an AC-20 hits for 100 damage. This hits for 110. Normally does 40 stability damage. This does 50. Heat is 25. Which is great. It does, however, take up 4 slots and is 14 tons. It weighs as much as half one of our small mechs. But I have the money. I'm going to spend it. We have currently got 2.4k. Sorry, 2.4 million. I'm buying it. I want to find a way to put it on a mech. I don't know how, but I wanna. We'll find a way. Right, sell. Locust, we get 100k. Sure. I wonder if we can maybe get our Shadow Hawk to carry it. You didn't have much weight left, though. That's my concern. We need another 6 tons, so we could drop a couple of medium lasers. So if we drop the AC-5, went AC-20, AC-20 ammo, ideally 2. Each one of these is only 5 shots. Then we drop the medium lasers. We get a bonus to heat efficiency now. Where do we find extra 5 tons? That's the tough part. I don't know if any of our mechs can really put an AC-20 on board. I think we'd be asking too much of them. We'd have to get rid of, like, 2 AC4s and a heatsink or something. We'd be putting all our eggs in one basket. We'd be all relying on the AC-20. I don't think we want to discard those changes. Who else might be able to? Future Planet. Ooh! These are your looks, okay. I like Umbra. I'm gonna go with Umbra as a look. Why is it only the Shadow Hawk that's got that? Don't know. Either way. Where would the... Right, so the cannon would go in here. So, you know, we're looking at that. That's 14 tons. We drop an SRM 6 because they're not worth it.
Have you tried hitting it with something? Ugh. I'm on my way.
10 tons. Straight up. This is one of the reasons I don't like the Shadowhawk. There is so little spare weight to play with. Like, if we strip everything, we have 14 tons to play with. Okay, let's strip all the armor as well. Like, we did put a lot of armor on it, but even then, if we were to just load it up and be like, you know, what, we'll just go ham. We'll go ham, we'll have a fun mech, it'll do cool, fun things, we'll get ourselves a small laser, you know, we'll get ourselves a normal laser as well. Large lasers actually don't have a minimum range, so we could put a large laser on it and be like, that's it. And then, you know, we'd want jump jets to be able to get in close to use that damn thing. We need heat. There we go, 9 tons over. Okay, we got rid of that. 4 tons over. Okay. Start dropping until we hit the limit. Fine. You know, we'll even if we wanted to, that's the sort of armor where I'd be happy-ish. Less than that, I'd be worrying being a frontline mech. And what have we got? We've got the mobility, we've got the AC-20, we've got a small laser. It's not going to cut it, so no. I really want to use the AC-20. But I don't want it to be the only weapon we've got. I'd like, you know, AC-20 and 2 lasers. Or AC-20 and 2 Baxter missiles, but not just by itself. I think we need a bigger mech. Which is sad. It makes me very, very disappointed. And just to check. Maybe. Jump jet, jump jet, jump jet. Jump jet. Because we've got great heat efficiency by default already on our mech. And then what if we went, how many close range weapons do we got? We could get 2 of these. And we've got 1 ton left. You know what? Maybe this isn't the worst idea I've ever had. Breakfast at Gimli's could change from being a long-range mech to being a really close-in mech. Like, this might actually work. Now, of course, what we're lacking here is a little bit of heat efficiency. We could just do that, and we could give it, like, a crap ton of extra armor. I think that might be a good idea. Right. So we're just to put on a bit of extra armor right now. We want to protect that. And then... there we go. That might actually work. That's 110 damage. What would we be doing before? $18 days. We won't do it for now, because we have got a mission that I want to do before 18 days are up. This would technically do more damage, because we'd have... That's 100, each of these 25, that's 150. But it would be spread over multiple locations. It also means that you've got, you know, iffy about where you're going to hit. There are heat issues with this mech in its current setup. We'll have to have a think. But we'll do the next mission with this mech as is. I actually am interested to see what the comp sections say about that, because we're ready to do our mission. So, for now, I've been EnterElysium. If you like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. And until next time, stay shiny.